Yesterday, we reported on the progress of two phases of the ongoing flood protection project across the Magic City. Now, while that work goes on at Roosevelt Park and the zoo, planning continues for the next phases. With a major project like this, organizers have made changes to its footprint over time. As Lindsay Miller reports, a Minot area business is asking city leaders to reconsider proposed changes that would leave his land unprotected.
Local business owner Tim Smith began leasing the previous Cloverdale Meats packing plant in 2014, with the understanding the property was protected in the Mouse River Enhanced Flood Protection Project's plan. But ahead of Monday's city council meeting, Smith was made aware that was no longer the case.
I just struggle with this recommendation because I do not think it's well informed.
Smith owns Precise Transport, a trucking company that will generate close to $120 million in sales this year. He shared his company makes an economic impact in Minot with constant purchases at places like Wallworks and Dakota Truck and Farm. Minot Utilities Director Jason Sorensen touched on changes to the design of phases 8 and 9 of the flood project to cut costs.
As we got into that project, we've noticed that there's probably some cost savings by putting in different features, which ultimately resulted in some acquisitions again.
Sorensen said phase 8 is the Burdick Bridge replacement and 9 is a tieback levee that moves water from the bridge to higher ground. Project engineer Jerry Benz presented the current plan for each phase. He made mention of several avenues they found to save money.
Stops the protection on the north side of 8th Avenue, turns it to the west over to 15th Street.
Benz said the adjustment will save roughly $4.5 million. While the council has often spoke of saving taxpayer dollars, council member Rob Fuller said this is not the time.
Of all the times that I've sat up here and said we shouldn't spend the money, I'm going to sit here and say this time we should spend the money.
The cost of the two phases comes in at an estimate of more than $50 million. In Minot, I'm Lindsay Miller, reporting for your news leader.
The adjustments to phases 8 and 9 were tabled for 2 weeks. The council encouraged the Souris River Joint Board to re-examine the changes and to meet privately with Smith regarding his property's protection. We'll keep following that story as it develops.